6. I have to, I need to.
아어야 하다 되다 지겠다. 을 필요가 있다 없다 소스. howtostudykorean.com
Below is a list of vocabularies to be used in this lesson. Nouns.
예외,
Means exception.
복사기,
Means photocopier.
신입생,
Means freshman.
운명,
Means fate.
시력,
Means vision.
조개,
Means clam.
캐릭터,
Means character.
영웅,
Means hero.
신화,
Means myth.
왕비,
Means queen.
화면,
Means screen.
울타리,
Means fence. Verbs.
동의하다,
Means to agree.
검토하다,
Means to review. To examine.
뗐다,
Means to take something away.
뽑다,
Means to pull out.
성공하다,
Means to succeed.
연결하다,
Means to connect.
협조하다,
Means to cooperate. Adjectives.
생생하다,
Means to be vivid, graphic.
성숙하다,
Means to be mature. Adverbs and other words.
실제,
Means actual.
가까이,
Means closely.
운명적으로,
Means faithfully.
반말,
Means casual speaking.
워낙,
Means so very. Introduction. In this lesson, you will learn how to use
아어야 하다,
to indicate that something must be done. In addition, you will learn about the word
필요하다,
and how it can be used to create a similar meaning as.
아어야 하다,
Let's get started. To have to.
아어야 하다 되다 지겠다,
By adding
아어야 하다,
to the stem of a word at the end of a sentence, you can create the meaning of one has to, or one must. For example,
공부하다,
to study,
공부해야 한다,
to have to study,
먹다,
to eat,
먹어야 한다,
to have to eat,
가다,
to go,
가야 한다,
to have to go. We can see these used in very simple sentences. For example,
저는 밥을 먹어야 해요.
I have to eat.
저는 지금 공부해야 해요.
I have to study now.
저는 집에 가야 해요.
I have to go home. To English speakers, the words must have to and should have different meanings. For example, while the following two sentences feel the same to English speakers, I must go to the park, and I have to go to the park, using should creates a slightly different nuance to English speakers. For example, I should go to the park. However, in Korean,
아어야 하다,
and the other similar forms introduced later in the lesson, can be translated to one must have to or one should. Learners of Korean are often confused at how this one grammatical principle can represent two seemingly different meanings in English. In reality, the difference in English between those two words isn't very big. Try to step out of your English brain for a minute and realize that these sentences effectively express the same meaning. Using must might feel stronger to an English speaker, but the end result of all these sentences is the same. I must go to the park. I have to go to the park. I should go to the park. Therefore, sentences like this
대학교에 가고 싶다면 열심히 공부해야 돼요.
could be translated as, if you want to go to university, you must study hard. If you want to go to university, you have to study hard. If you want to go to university, you should study hard. Below are many examples of
아어야 하다,
in use.
친구를 만나러 지금 가야 해요.
I have to go now to meet my friend.
제 말에 동의해야 해요.
You need to agree with me.
먹어야 해서 늦게 왔어요.
I was late because I had to eat.
이 일을 끝내고 싶으면 우리는 협조해야 해요.
If you want to finish this work, we need to cooperate. TV.
를 켜고 싶으면 이것을 TV에 연결해야 해요.
If you want to turn on the TV, you need to connect this thing to the TV.
책을 읽은 후에 제자리에 둬야 해요.
After reading the book, you have to put it back in the right place.
대학교에 가고 싶다면 열심히 공부해야 해요.
If you want to go to university, you have to study hard.
우리 아들이 핸드폰을 많이 쓰고 있어서 핸드폰을 뺏어야 할 것 같아요.
Our son is using his cell phone so much, we'll probably have to take it away from him, replacing
하다,
with
되다,
in
아어야 하다,
can be done with no difference in meaning. I feel that using
되다,
instead of
하다.
is much more common in speech. For example,
우리는 빨리 가야 돼.
we have to go fast.
울타리를 넘어야 돼요.
We need to go over the fence.
직장에서 성숙하게 행동해야 돼요.
You need to act maturely at work.
시력이 안 좋아서 안경을 써야 돼요.
My eyesight isn't good, so I have to wear glasses.
실제 나이를 말해야 돼요.
You need to say your real actual age.
성공하고 싶으면 매일 열심히 해야 돼요.
If you want to succeed, you need to work hard every day.
모든 사람들이 왕비가 하는 말을 동의해야 돼요.
Everybody has to agree with what the Queen says.
영어 문법을 공부할 때 예외를 그냥 다 외워야 돼요.
When you study English grammar, you just need to memorize all of the exceptions.
결과를 발표하기 전에 자료를 검토해야 돼요.
Before announcing the results, we need to examine the data. Full stop. Full stop. It is also possible to use
지,
or the formal equivalent
조,
instead of
하다,
or
되다.
in
어야 하다 되다.
using.
어지 조 라이크.
This is mostly done in conversation. You can use
지,
to create similar sentences to those above with
하다,
and.
되다.
For example,
우리가 빨리 가야지.
we have to go fast.
우리는 빨리 가야죠.
We have to go fast. Notice here that there are no spaces between
어야,
and
지조.
instead of.
우리는 빨리 가야 해요.
We have to go fast.
우리는 빨리 가야 돼요.
We have to go fast. Below are more examples.
먹어야지.
You have to eat.
신입생들에게 반말을 해야지.
You should speak in
반말.
to the freshman students.
운명을 믿어야지.
You need to trust in fate.
조개를 넣어야지.
You need to put clams inside.
영웅이 왕비를 살려야지.
The hero should save the queen. Another usage of
지,
or the formal version
조.
will be introduced in lesson 93. It is possible to conjugate
하다,
or
되다.
at the end of the clause to reflect that something had to have happened or will have to happen. For example,
그때 열심히 일해야 되었어요.
at that time I had to work really hard.
복사기를 수리해야 되었어요.
We had to repair the photocopier.
시력이 워낙 안 좋아서 화면에 가까이 있어야 되었어요.
My eyesight isn't good, so I had to be close to the screen. 10.
분 후에 가야 될 거예요.
We will have to go in 10 minutes.
그 이를 뽑아야 될 것 같아요.
We will probably have to pull out that tooth.
신입생들을 위해 선물을 준비해야 할 거예요.
We will have to prepare a present for the freshmen. When conjugating these types of sentences to the future, it is possible to attach
겠다.
to the final verb. For example,
밥을 먹어야 하겠다.
I will have to eat rice. The construction of
어야 하겠다.
is often shortened to
어야겠다.
in speech. For example,
밥을 먹어야겠다.
when adding
어야겠다.
to the end of a sentence like this, the translation of I will have to doesn't perfectly reflect the purpose of this construction. When a speaker uses
어야겠다.
he/she has received some sort of information or signal that is causing him/her to say this sentence. For example, if you just looked at the time and realized you had to go, you could say,
나는 지금 가야겠다.
it is hard to come up with a perfect translation for this in English. Some translations for the sentence above could be, I'd better get going now. I guess I better go now. I'll have to go now. Remember that I always suggest to not focus too much on English translations but rather to focus on the meaning that the Korean sentence has. Below are more examples.
남자친구랑 내일 헤어져야겠다.
I'll have to break up with my boyfriend tomorrow.
이 사실을 부장님께 알려줘야겠어요.
I'll have to tell the boss about that fact.
그녀를 위해 선물을 사야겠어요.
I'll have to buy her a present.
결과를 다시 검토해야겠다.
We'll have to examine the results again. To need.
필요하다.
You can essentially create the same meaning of I have to with I need to in Korean by using the word.
필요하다, 필요하다.
Is one of those words like
있다.
that feels like a verb. but is considered an adjective in Korean. Like the other adjectives that feel like verbs, this rarely becomes an issue, except for when conjugating it using the plain, diary, form. Remember, the plain form conjugation for an adjective is the same as the dictionary form. Therefore, the following would be an incorrect conjugation.
필요한다.
Instead, the following would be correct.
필요하다 필요하다.
Can be used to sentences to have the meaning of to need. Again, because this word acts as an adjective, the use of the object particle
을
would be incorrect.
나는 밥을 필요하다.
This sentence is incorrect. Instead, if you want to say that you need something, you should add a particle
이가
to the noun that you need. For example,
나는 밥이 필요하다.
I need food rice. More examples.
나는 여자친구가 필요하다.
I need a girlfriend.
우리 회사는 새로운 복사기가 필요해요.
Our office needs a new photocopier.
그 영화가 영웅 캐릭터가 필요해요.
That movie needs a hero character. You can use the noun
필요,
meaning necessity with verbs to create a similar meaning to using.
어야 하다.
Let's talk about this next. To need to.
을 필요가 있다 없다.
If you want to say that you need to do a verb, as in, I need to eat, I need to sleep, you can add
을 필요가 있다.
to the stem of a verb adjective. For example,
나는 밥을 먹을 필요가 있다. 나는 잘 필요가 있다.
notice the makeup of this grammatical concept. Left double quotation mark
필요,
acts as a noun that is being described by a verb. For example,
밥을 먹을 필요,
the necessity to eat,
잘 필요,
the necessity to sleep,
있다.
is then used to indicate that the person has that necessity. For example,
나는 밥을 먹을 필요가 있다.
I have the necessity to eat.
나는 잘 필요가 있다.
I have the necessity to sleep. Of course, those translations are nonsense. The sentences above would normally translate to
나는 밥을 먹을 필요가 있다.
I need to eat.
나는 잘 필요가 있다.
I need to sleep. Below are more examples. Also notice that you have use
없다,
instead of
있다.
to indicate that one does not need to do something.
저는 그 여자랑 결혼할 필요가 있어요.
I need to marry that girl.
시험 공부를 곧 할 필요가 있어요.
I need to study soon.
강한 캐릭터를 만들 필요가 있어요.
We need to make a strong character.
예외를 다 설명할 필요가 있어요.
You need to explain all of the exceptions.
제자리에 놓을 필요가 없어요.
You don't need to put it back in its place.
그렇게 가까이 앉을 필요가 없어요.
There's no need to sit that close.
그렇게 할 필요가 없어요.
You don't need to do it like that. For more info, please visit howtostudykorean.com.